So a lot of news about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity dropped today, and I kind of wanted to get a look at some of the stuff that did drop. There was a trailer that dropped, which I believe is kind of like the story trailer, which is named Champions Unite, which I have not seen yet. And also there is some gameplay that one of my subscribers has very kindly time-stamped, where in the presentation there was that gameplay, and we're going to take a look at that too. I kind of really want to see this stuff and watch this stuff coming up to the game's release, as I am very excited for it, and I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of this game at the same time. So let's press play. Man, it's so emotional but so hype at the same time. Oh no, don't cry. Don't show Zelda crying. I know you have to.
Well, you've grown since I last saw you.
He has grown.
And yet, you have not changed.
That describes all of our relationships with Link.
Fully prepared. Learning new ways to fight foes might do you some good.
This is already enough.
So that's why it's a good thing it's gonna be us.
This is already enough.
No, it's just Varudania is in a difficult spot right now. Stacy! Not bad. Come on. Death Mountain won't climb itself.
I'm glad that they're showing that this is not like this is definitely fully voiced.
No longer, I say. I will pilot this divine beast.
Are you fucking serious? This is such like.
I hope you're not hurt, little bird.
Like, here's the thing, we know about the story from Breath of the Wild, but I'm glad they're showing the little details, the little flourishes. Oh, there's Rafali, voiced by my favorite voice actor ever, Sean Chiplock, for real. Because that's what we want to see, and that's what they're showing right now.
Finally come to reveal Farm Meadow's divine power.
We're getting to see all those little details.
You have all that is needed.
It's the freaking Deku Tree.
Destiny awaits.
Look at them walking together.
Hyrule's fate is in your
It's funny because this is like, after you finish Breath of the Wild, and after I finished Breath of the Wild, I was so satisfied. Afterwards, like I think it was like a few weeks later, I was like, oh man, I'd love to see what happened back then. And they're giving it to us. Very kindly. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, November 20th. It's so close. It's so freaking close. And of course you get the ladle if you want to. Man, I had a whole list of things that I wanted to talk about. And the oh man, I'm on Wii U. I have Breath of the Wild on Wii U, so I'm not getting that. That's funny. Honestly, like, I had a whole list of things that I really did want with Breath of the Wild, or with the Breath of the Wild prequel, Age of Calamity, but I feel like it's just, that trailer just kind of calmed me down. Any worries that I might have had about this game, I know there's at least a chunk of a story in this, and like I said, we've seen the story, we've heard about the story, we've heard about what's happened in in Breath of the Wild, but we just need to see those little tiny little details. What happened? We're going to be there firsthand, which I think is going to improve Breath of the Wild quite a bit. Now, what they showed in this trailer here, what they kind of gave us was a little bit of a flavor of every single one of the champions in the game. I think because Mipha was the first champion that I kind of met or heard about in this game, due to it being the first one. I think a lot of people go to Mipha's one first, but I think it depends. I think you can go to any one as long as you have enough materials to do so. But like, Mipha has such a special place in my heart. Such a special place, and getting to see any more of her is really going to impact me a lot. I don't think we're prepared. I think we're prepared, but I think we think we're prepared. But I think it's going to come down to it that we're all going to get to that stage, and it's going to be mind-numbing. It's going to be sad, it's going to be emotional, but I think that's what it needs to be if it's going to be a Breath of the Wild prequel, because it's a sad story that stayed sad, but gave us some hope when we played through Breath of the Wild. Now, we also did get some gameplay, and I'm going to watch a bit of this gameplay because I do want to see exactly what we're doing. I know it's a Musou game. I played a Musou game before in Fire Emblem Warriors. So I know a little bit of what to expect, but I don't know exactly what we're going to be seeing here. So let's get down to this. And yeah.
あ、めっちゃ文字とかも。スーザワイルドですね。
It's in Japanese, but I think we can get the general idea. Yeah, this is like open battlefield.
お願いします、解説を。
It's so cool to see Link in his soldier's outfit. I think one of the main reasons why I love that so much is just because he's technically not going to be a big, like, gigantic, legendary hero in this, even though, like, I guess you could say he is a hero of some sort. He's just Link, the soldier. Yeah, this is exactly what I exactly what I wanted. This open battle here. It seems that the king is showing up as well, and he's giving us some information. So I guess he's probably going to be like leading the battle, I guess, and giving us like orders as we're fighting, or at least giving us indications of what's going to be happening around the field. I like it. And there's like of course there's other soldiers out in the field as well. Man, this looks big. This looks pretty big. I'm not expecting it to be like it's not going to be open world. Of course it's not. It doesn't need to be, because it's going to be a lot more focused. It's going to be a lot more like story mixed with gameplay type thing. So we're seeing a lot of Link's moves here, but I'm wondering how the moves change as they're heading into like oh, is that a Lionel? No, it's not. It's not a Lionel. Sorry, it was covered by the black thing, and I thought I was like I thought it was like a Lionel. I was like, get out of there! It's not a Lionel at all. Oh, you can see the castle in the distance. So this battle is happening a little bit further away. It's gonna be so interesting to be on the losing end of a fight here. You know, or at least know that you're going to be on the losing end. Because I'm assuming they're going to let us win a couple of them. Of course they have to. What? How far can you go? I bet they made a joke about a memory there. Man, I love the memory system in Breath of the Wild. Unleash fire on the world. I don't think that's the actual Master Sword, though. Of course, it's not. It looks like a Traveler Sword or something. So this is gonna be like, there's gonna be like bosses, yeah. It's been a long while since I played. This is just like Breath of the Wild. It's been a long time since I played Fire Emblem Warriors, but this seems, you know, like if this is like if there's some stuff I'm forgetting completely about that game, I hope it's understandable. So you can like, okay, there's like special moves, of course, like little tiny special moves that you can use. And there's the king again. Whoa, was that a big boy? I honestly, like, I'm really super excited to see more. Like, and the thing is, it's almost cool that I can't really, like, feel, like, I don't know, it's really hard to, like, truly, I don't know, man, it's really hard to, like, truly, like, explain how excited I am to see what's happening here.
完璧なタイミングで今成功していただいて、あで今この青くなったので制圧したという形ですね。拠点の対敵の物資を獲得してさらに次の戦場へと行きます。また次の拠点に向かう。そうですね。Oh, so they're like building little strongholds. Is this? I wonder. Is this? No, I think they're attacking it. I think we're building strongholds. Again, it's in Japanese, so like we're not getting the full explanation of what's going on here. But it's gonna feel great if we can like take over different like strongholds on the map. Obviously, eventually, like if you guys have played Breath of the Wild, you know eventually we're gonna have to lose. Eventually, we're gonna have to get destroyed. But I wonder how they're gonna like make us feel hope for that.
Again, there's these special moves that looks really, really good.
はい。それで今右に出てる拠点を制圧するっていうミッションをこうやっていく。
And I wonder, is Link given like his own squadron, or do you get to like pick how many people are in your squadron as you're heading
マッ
along?
プが出てますので、そこに向かって攻略していくっていうこの辺は今までのゼルダ無双とはい同じよう
Oh,
な
they're keeping going.
はい。お、
Oh, is there a cutscene? This is kind of like if I can be honest, this is more than I expected from this game. So we were wondering about this, like the little guardian egg. And like, yeah, we just watched the trailer, so we know this is gonna be in English. Oh, like it's the Sheikah Slate. Wait, what? Wait, so I didn't know this. Maybe I just didn't know this about the lore, but Link had a Sheikah Slate beforehand? So Link knew exactly what that was then in Breath of the Wild. But I guess we wouldn't have known that if he wasn't speaking. I guess like maybe I could. What? So this was a thing 100 years ago. Man, if I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have during Breath of the Wild, but I feel like I was. Look at that angle. Is this gonna be our little companion? Oh, look at Link. Link, why you got such good hair? Oh, they're not stopping. This is heftier than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, they're laughing their heads off because this is freaking crazy too. It seems that Link, like, was phased by it for a second and then just moved on completely. And there's the bombs. Guys, if I'm completely like, I'll be honest, Zelda lore was not always my biggest thing, or Zelda history was not always my biggest thing, or Zelda timelines were not always my biggest thing. But I guess it's pretty cool that we get to use the Sheikah Slate here. Did we destroy a full... sorry, Camp there, sorry. And the chest, of course, the traditional design of the chest here in Breath of the Wild. I say traditional, but it's what, a few years old? Wait. Wait a second. Why did that slip my mind? That it like literally just flashed in my head. Is that Impa? Were we with Impa? What? I'm gonna have to look back and check, but why? I don't know why that was like. I saw it come up on the screen, and like for some reason I completely like took it out of my head. Completely took it out of my mind. I mean, it would make sense. I'm sorry, guys, this is a little bit overwhelming. I'm actually really impressed with how far you're able to go in this map. Now, I don't know if they get this big in Hyrule Warriors, the first game, so like again, I could be talking out of my ass here and I'm talking from a lack of experience. But they're right here in the town, they're right here in the village. This looks like the village that the Guardians destroyed. Remember, if you remember the memory where they're like pouncing over it. And they're like waiting at every frontier. I can't believe we're gonna get to see Impa 100 years. Yeah, she's with us. And we get to go on her shield. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I cannot believe. Yeah, this is cool. We're defending a town here. But again, this town, we know this town's fate. And this little egg guardian thing is still following us, of course, because like it seems to be reacting to the Sheikah Slate. Which means you know they're gonna do some freaking sad shit, dude. And by sad shit, I mean there's no way that thing is lasting around forever. If they do like a Fry's dog situation from Futurama, I'm gonna it's gonna hit me so hard. You can tell that they've like worked like tirelessly on this game because the guy who's playing this knows exactly where to go at what points. Yeah, that's Impa in the corner. What the fuck? Oh, they even said Impa. They even said Impa. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. I think there was some worry from my subscribers that there was going to be a lack of characters in some way because maybe you can only play as the 4 champions, Zelda and Link. But a lot of people were around back then, and they're clearly showing you here too. And that's one of the good things that I found about playing Fire Emblem Warriors, is that you could switch back between characters and have some variety in there too. Of course, there's gonna be people that are just gonna want to like use Link, but I think they're gonna like make you use other characters at some stages too. Jesus, that's an OP. That was not OP actually. I thought it was destroying everyone for a second. What's one of those things? What are those things called? They murdered me 1,000,000 times in Breath of the Wild. See, like, the health goes down very slowly, like in Breath of the Wild, but I wonder if there's, like, yeah, like, there's some moves that you can do that are going to take, like, massive chunks away from the character's health, or the enemy's health. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, what fucking ninjutsu signs? That is so badass. And we're moving around the field with these two little ghost creatures. So I think that's the gameplay portion of that. That's so freaking neat. That is so freaking neat, guys. I think a lot of my worries about this game I've kind of gone out the window. And like, here's the thing, I was super excited. It's probably my most anticipated game for the rest of this year, maybe apart from Demon's Souls. But I was super, super worried that like we were not going to get like this like actual, you know, Breath of the Wild feeling game. And it was just going to feel like a Musou game, which isn't totally bad. But like in this case, like they've gone all out to really make it feel like that's Hyrule in Breath of the Wild. That's the world that we came from when the original game. That's the world where I played in and fought in. And I'm actually going to get to see the past from this game as well. Guys, this looks really cool. If you have any thoughts, leave them down below and we'll talk about it down in the comment section. This has been Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and we have more stuff to come tomorrow, like Mario Sunshine. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.